Yo, what's going on, everyone? So today we're gonna be actually doing something I haven't done in a while, which is Mega Draft reviews. So, gonna find a match where I think I did something pretty good. I'm just trying to remember at the top of my head. Okay, well I guess we can only look to here. Trying to think at the top of my head, like some good matches. I think this was a pretty good one. So this was fairly high up, like this was probably like win like 20 or 19 or something. I went 22 and 5, which is pretty unfortunate because top 1000 was 23, but I think I would have needed 24 just because my crowns were so low. Like Dragon went 17 and 5 and he still had more crowns than me. Anyway, let's speed this up. So he picks Fireball, it's just a good big spell. There's actually a lot of good big spells here. I pick Lightning because it's good against the E-Drag, Wizard, Night Witch, and Archer Queen. Mainly the Archer Queen. That's why I picked it. And Log's just the best small spell in the game. He goes Zappy's Giant Skeleton. He goes Zappies because Fireball is the best counter to Zappies. And obviously he has the Fireball, so it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. And he has Giant Skeleton, which he probably just wanted, tank for. So I can't remember what I do here. I'll go Bomb Tower just because it's good for Zappies. And Bowler for the same reason. Plus Bowler's just a good tank to have in general. Okay, he goes Monk here. Monk Balloon, and Monk is such an annoying pick because it's just going to reflect my Bowler and Bomb Tower, so it was definitely a good pick there, and Balloon just for a win condition. As you can see, like from the options available, there's nothing like good for a Balloon. Like, there's Archer Queen and Wizard, but like you typically want like Inferno Dragon, Mega Minion, like Phoenix, Minions, but none of that is available, so definitely another decent pick there. Go for Queen for the Balloon, and I go Fire Spirit for Cycle. He goes Cannon Miner. Cannon probably just for whatever win condition I pick, and just defense, and Miner for another win condition if he needs it. Plus it's good to support with balloons. I pick Mini P.E.K.K.A. because everything in my deck that can counter the Monk gets reflected, so I just pick something that wouldn't get reflected. He goes Guards for my Mini P.E.K.K.A. because I don't have anything for it aside from Log, and I go for a Hog. So, I go Fire Spirit the Bridge, force something out, or just make him take damage. He takes the damage. I go Mini P.E.K.K.A. low because I didn't think he would go Mine at the corner because I didn't have NATO. Just log these guards away. Mini P.E.K.K.A. won't connect, but it's going to take care of him. He goes for Giant Skeleton, so I go for a Bowler. Can't remember what I do next, but okay, he goes for a Balloon. That's pretty aggressive. And then a Fireball, too. I don't know what this guy's doing. So he does all that, which I don't really know about. And he goes for Miner on the Queen, so we're up to like 1 Elixir right now. Can't really punish him for doing that. Probably just going to chuck a Hog. Yeah. Just chuck a Hog. Yeah. He goes Cannon, which, you know, fair. Reset with Zappy's Mini P.E.K.K.A. back. And he goes Guardsman's going to log all that way again. And this was pretty unfortunate because I believe this Bowler didn't even get another shot. Like, I thought I lost right here just because of all that garbage, but thankfully I didn't. He goes for a pretty bad Balloon, in my opinion. Nothing was even, like, helping. I'm going to go for a Hog Lightning, get some quick damage. Hog will get 2 swings. Log all that, that's just a no-brainer. This time the Bowler isn't just going to get permanently disabled. He will take care of some of his Zappies, thankfully. He goes for another Miner Balloon again. I was going to go Queen. Kind of have to every time. She's going to shred the Balloon. Okay, I go Hog in front of the Queen. Go pre-Lightning, but fortunately I don't hit anything that's worth it, so... Wasn't the best Lightning, but I go Hog again just to pressure him. He sets up for a Monk Balloon, which, I mean, fair. I can't do too much about that. I have to wait for the Balloon to go over there so my Queen gets some damage. Queen will defend pretty nicely. Miner's just hitting it from the back. Log all the Zappy's Giant Skeleton, hits the tower. So at this point, like, we're pretty even. He's up like 100, which is like a deal breaker in some matches. I go for a Lightning, and that Fire Spirit jumps. Like, that saved the day. That didn't jump, I don't know if it won. I just like a Log middle to get back to Lightning. And yeah, pretty good win there. I was kind of worried because of his Monk, but we did end up pulling through. Oh wait, this went too far. I think I'll show the last match last. Can't remember what I did here, but let's go ahead and look at it. Alright, so up against CC. He picks Log. It's the best small spell here. It's like the only small spell, actually. And, yeah, Log's just really good. I picked Delivery Poison. And I picked Delivery Poison because I picked Delivery for the Goblin Barrel because there's nothing else that's good against it aside from NATO, but NATO won't consistently take it out. And Poison just because, like, it's a pretty good big spell. I could have chose Lightning or Rocket, but not too sure why I picked Poison. I don't see Graveyard, and there's not really a lot of Poison with cards. Lightning definitely looks like the better option here. He goes for Bomb Tower Valkyrie. Bomb Tower, he just probably wants a building. There's not a particular reason why I picked it. It's just the best defensive building out of everything available, aside from the Pump. Yeah, Pump's kind of overpowered. I mean, it can one-shot a Mega Knight and E-Giant, so I'm not sure why he picked it. But, I mean, you do you. And he goes for a Valkyrie, which, I mean, Valkyrie's a fine pick. It's good against Pig and Rascals, and it's just a good tank overall. Okay, I go for a Miner, Mighty Miner. I go Miner because it's a safe pick with Poison, it's good win condition, and I go Mighty Miner because, aside from the E-Drag, there's no resets to it, so unless he wants to go E-Drag, then he won't be able to reset my Mighty. Well, he can go Lightning too, but that's not going to consistently just reset it. He goes Guards, Pigs here. Goes Guards probably for the Mighty Miner or Miner. They're good against either. I don't have a good spell for them. So a good pick there. And he goes Piggies. Probably goes Pigs because there's nothing for Pigs. Like, there's no Bowler, there's no Mega Knight. He has Valkyrie, he has Bomb Tower, there's no Fireball. I do have, like, Delivery, which is pretty good, but I don't have, like, Delivery Log, so it's still going to get a lot of damage. So a good pick on Pigs there. I go Wizard Fire Spirit. Wizard's the next best thing to settle on. If I didn't pick Wizard, I'd have nothing good for Pigs. And I picked Fire Spirit for Cycle and just for pressure to force them to use, like, something for it. He goes Queen Lightning here. Goes Queen because there's not really, like, a good card for Queen except for Lightning, and then I think it's pretty obvious why he picked Lightning after that. Plus, Lightning's just good for a spell to have. Then he goes Balloon, which was actually pretty smart because I'm going to want to be using my Wizard on defense for the Pigs, but if he has Balloon, then I'm going to have to use it for that. But I only have Wizard for it, so I can't remember what I do here. Okay, I go Inferno Dragon, because even though he has Lightning, he doesn't really have a lot for Inferno Dragon except for Queen, so I still think it's a fine pick. Alright, start off the match, I just go for Fire Spirit, he goes for Queen. I just go Miner Ops to get back, or to get to my Mighty, because I could Miner the Queen, but she'd just shred him apart, tear him to pieces. So I go for my Knight up high here. He's selecting the Hogs and the Logs, and the Logs and Miner. We go for Inferno Dragon. I'm just going to go for a Wizard up high, so if he Lightnings, it won't hit my tower. And I don't know if that Bomb Tower is intentional or not, but it actually distracted the Wizard, allowing the Balloon to get a hit, so if that was intentional, that was really well played. Delivery will take good care of the Queen, or will take care of the Queen pretty well. He goes Pigs here, which I mean it's fine, but my Knight gets a lot of damage. I thought he would Lightning this, but he doesn't. It would be pretty good Lightning value, but he won't really have anything for Mighty, to be fair. And then I didn't realize, but that was actually a really smart play. Can we go back, please, recording studio? So I have this Wizard and then my Mighty Miner here. I know he's going to Valkyrie for the Wizard, so I just popped the ability switch lanes. And for some reason, in the moment, I thought he picked Spirit Goblins, so that's why there's a Fire Spirit behind that, because I knew he was low, and obviously if you go Spirit Goblins got the Fire Spirit, so when Mighty Miner got a connection, but that's not the case. I don't know what I was thinking. Either way, though, Mighty Miner still on tower, getting a lot of damage, takes the tower. So pretty good play there. Go Inferno Dragon in the back. Yeah, I knew he was going to go Piggies. I went Delivery for the Queen anyway, so even if he didn't go Piggies, it'd still be fine, but I knew he was going to do it. I go Miner, then Wizard in pocket. I was feeling kind of silly that day, I guess. Now we have two Inferno Dragons just working at 9 to 5, constantly blazing away. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what he does at this point. I just pop the build, we go Delivery. Yeah, so that was a pretty good matchup. The Piggy's Balloon Lightning was kind of scary, but we did manage to get through it. And I'm going to show the last match here, because Like it was something. Like I played really well, and so did this guy. But just I deserved to win. Like yeah. So I think I go Fireball here. It's good against Musketeer, Ewiz, minions if I really need to, Fisherman, E-Drag. So I think Fireball is a fine pick there. He goes for Poison. Poison does more damage and has bigger radius. And he goes Ewiz here. Not sure why he goes Ewiz. Maybe he just wants it like for Prince or Ram Rider. So I can't go Ram Rider because he does eventually end up picking Ram Rider. Okay, I go for Musketeer and Miner. I go Musketeer because I have Fireball, and so there's nothing else really good for it except for Poison, but Poison doesn't like automatically kill Musketeer. So she's gonna get some good value no matter what. And I go Miner here just because I didn't really know what to pick. I think I was thinking about Fisherman, but I just didn't decide to do it, so I just go for a Miner. It's a fine pick, regardless. He goes for Monk. He goes Monk Fisher. Fisherman is just really good in draft game modes because even if you have no building, it will always just pull whatever win condition it is, aside from air. And he probably goes Monk just so he has like a good tank to stand in front of his push, defend the crowd, deflect the balls, and it's also good against the Musketeers' balls. So that's probably why he did that. I go Prince here, and I go Fire Spirit. I go Prince because it's a good card against the Monk. Well, it's a good card against any of those, I guess, unless the Ewiz has like the range advantage. But good against all those. And then I go Fire Spirit for Cycle and just for pressure. I think I might go Giant Skeleton. Okay, no, go Skarmy. So he goes Zap Skarmy here. He goes Zap for my Fire Spirit, I would assume, just so that like he has a cheap counter to it, even if it is a -1 trade. He goes Skarmy. I'm not really sure why I go Skarmy. Maybe because like he took Zap, so there's nothing like directly good for Skarmy. But I'm just gonna go snag Barb Barrel for that reason. Like Barb Barrel isn't instant to kill a Skarmy, but still good. And I go Mortar just for a second win condition. Plus, if he goes for something that like will target buildings and stuff, then it's gonna obviously target Mortar. He goes Giant Skeleton. I don't know why. Maybe he just wants to try and overwhelm me or something with like Monk and Giant Skeleton, but excuse me, I'm not particularly sure. And the last card, excuse me, I pick E-Barbs because Prince is for the Monk and he goes Giant Skeleton, so I kind of need something else. Plus, there's no good spell for E-Barbs aside from Rocket, but he's not going to pick Poison, Zap, Rocket, and if you do, you might be a little crazy. And his last pick's Ram Rider here for a win condition. Pretty good pick. He also has a decent permanent finish. So we go Fire Spirit to start off the match. Then we'll go for a Prince for the Monk. He doesn't pop the ability, which I don't really blame him. Wouldn't have done much. I go Miner other side. I think I go Defensive Mortar, maybe? No, I go Musketeer. And I go Mortar up high. Barb Barrel just to DPS the Ram Rider down, and we do end up getting a Mortar shot, so we already have Miner Chip on the other tower, but still decent start. Uses his Zaps as a perfect time to go for a Fire Spirit. And again, we do basically the exact same thing. Just he goes Monk Fire Spirit, I go Prince for his Monk. He goes for a Skarmy. I was really thinking about predicting with Miner, but I just knew he had Skarmy in hand, so I didn't end up doing it. Miner will get 3 chip shots. So once again, still in the lead. Mortar to take care of the Fisher. I think I should have protected the Mortar a bit better because I knew he had Ram, but I don't think it ends up mattering too much. Hey, he's not going to push with that. I just go Musket. Unfortunately, she just avoids everything, which is not what I wanted. Fire Spirit to clean up all that. Go Miner here, pressure. E-Barbs will take care of Ram and Monk. So it's looking pretty good right now for me. Like, nothing's really going wrong. Except for that Musketeer, I didn't really mess up at any point in this match. Just go for Mortar, then go for Prince, take care of that. He gets a decent poison value, but there's not too much I can do to prevent that. He's going to have to zap that, otherwise Fire Spirit will get a connection. I split E-Barbs in the back because I didn't really have a better play. I think I go for a Miner here. I try to predict a Fisherman, but he goes for a Skarmy instead, which is pretty unfortunate, but either way, go for Fire Spirit there. Go E-Barbs. He's a giant push-up, 2 Giant Skeletons, Ram Rider, and a Fisher. I go for Miner to take care of the Fisherman because that is like a scary push. I know that he's going to pop the ability, so I'm not going to use my Barb Barrel. Force to go E-Barbs here, but either way it works. I think I Fireball on the Fisherman. Just go Mortar here. Again, I think I should have defended that better, but I just didn't. Go Barb Barrel here, then pull the Ram Rider again. Go Prince up high, kill Ram Rider, pull Giant Skeleton. Giant Skeleton gets pulled by Muskie. And then E-Bars will work on all that. He goes for Ram Rider again. At this point, I think I have the win in the bag. Like, it's looking pretty scary, but there's only 15 seconds left, right? There's only 15 seconds left. So I go for a Miner in the back, go Barb Barrel. And then, I didn't see that this Fisherman locked on. If I saw this Fisherman locked on, I could have easily won. All I would have had to do is just literally go Fire Spirit, Fireball. That's all I had to do. And I didn't even see the Fisherman. And then he gets the win because of that. I was so upset when that happened. Because I didn't realize, like, I thought the Fisherman was still on the Mortar. And then, yeah, like, it was just so bad. Like, I got robbed of top 1000 again. But oh well. One day it'll happen. One day. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been a while since I've done a Mega Draft review. But yeah. I'll see you guys next one. So yeah, take care.